Sometimes I'll throw in a woo, but sometimes I'll be off time. But what are your thoughts, Ian, on that intro music? Is it?
I thought it was pretty spunky. Not bad.
Giving us a little bit of funk vibe to start the podcast. Well, Ian, we're super excited to have you on the Embarc podcast.
Yeah, excited to be here.
Yeah, you're one of the top reps here at Embarc, especially with our Windstream campaign. And so we're super excited to pick your brain a little bit, find out who you are, try to learn all your tricks and trades and all your secrets so that we can start to be successful like you. But but let's start off a little bit about you. Like, what's your where do you come from? What's your upbringing?
I grew up in Highland, Utah.
Okay.
Just like about probably a mile and a half from the AF Canyon.
Oh, nice.
Entrance, and so
sweet.
I just thought it was a super beautiful area.
Yeah.
I don't know, like leaving the state of Utah has really made me like appreciate the scenery we've got here.
Yeah, I hear you when you leave the mountains. You're like, dude, where are my mountains? I don't know which direction I'm at unless I'm staring at the mountains and know where east and west is. Yep.
Literally.
I feel you. Yeah.
Every time I come back, it's just like jaw dropping.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't realize how beautiful it was until I left it. Yeah.
Seriously.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I grew up in Highland. I went to Lone Peak. I did mountain biking there. And
oh, nice.
My senior year, I was working at Costco, and
okay.
Then I got recruited to do sales, and I've been doing sales now for about 5 years.
Nice. What did you first start selling? Was it fiber internet, or what kind of sales did you do?
Yeah, great question. I started selling like pest control.
Door to door. How was that?
It was great.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Was it a struggle at first when you got in, or was it like success right off the bat?
Well, I don't know. I went into it with a lot of people like kind of trying to discourage me against doing sales.
Oh, really? They're like, don't do it. You're gonna like waste your time. And
yeah,
is that how it was? Just negative?
Yeah, there's a lot of negativity, and so
yeah,
I was like, I want to go out and have a successful summer. So I did like preseason sales before the summer started.
Okay.
I'm like, I want to go and get like 20 preseason sales under my belt.
Just around Utah, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so that I can like be comfortable with it when the summer starts.
Yeah.
And
did you have a guy take you out and get a sell for you, or was he just like throwing you out to the wolves?
Yeah, he went out. He got like it was in the middle of winter out in Sarah, like out in it was Eagle Mountain that we were in.
Ooh, it gets windy up there,
right? It was like in the middle of a storm as well, pretty much.
Oh man, you're like we're gonna throw you into the gauntlet on your first day. Yeah.
Seriously, and I just shadowed him for like 20 minutes, and then he made a sale on like rodents.
Oh, good job! You made a sell in front of you, because sometimes they'll take you out and they won't get a sell, and they're like, "Oh, it's not usually like this. Shoot, you got to come out with me another time."
But it was kind of funny because in 20 minutes, like, I mean, you only talk to so many people who will have a conversation with you, and you can like learn from the person you're shadowing.
Yeah.
And so he like made a sale really quick. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, "All right, cool. You saw how I did it, right?" And
right.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Cool. I'm gonna go hit the ski resorts." And so he just like left me out there to finish the day knocking myself.
Were you kind of nervous when you're like, when he left you, or were you like, I got this?
I was just like, you know what? I got this. Like,
that's good.
What's the worst that happens? Someone tells me no.
Yeah.
From like the day, like I remember when I was doing trainings before I was getting into sales, like actually going out and knocking doors, hitting the pavement myself.
Mm-hmm.
Someone told me like the rejection that you experience on the doors is normal.
Yeah.
Like, and it's as impersonable as it can get, because you don't know them and they don't know you.
Yeah, exactly. Don't take it personally, right?
Literally.
Yeah.
It's like, just go out, be yourself, try to remain genuine and not just like a robot. And also just be a solution to someone's problems.
Yeah. I like that.
However, with pest control, I feel like you have to kind of shove that down people's throats. The problem, it's like, oh yeah, I did see a wasp once.
You got to create like a need.
Spend $750 on it.
You've seen bugs around, right?
So I don't know. Like, it's totally a great product to sell,
Okay.
but it's a product you have to kind of more force. It's more consumerism,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah. A lot of
Whereas,
saturation, right? A lot of companies out
yeah.
there that do it.
So I did that for like a little over 4 years. And then
Nice.
just this past February, I got into fiber. And I don't know, I had my friend, um, he was my roommate
Okay.
back in Vineyard,
Okay.
and he started selling fiber. He was like, dude, it's like a glitch in the matrix. And I was just like, yeah, that's cool, dude. Just go out and like show me that like they'll
Yeah.
pay you, that like it really is a good, like really is a glitch in the matrix.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he did it for like a whole summer, and he made like great money doing it. Like in the summer, I think he said he made like 80 grand.
Wow. Do you remember what fiber service provider he was selling, or
Um, I think he was mostly with Brightspeed.
Brightspeed? Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I'm
Nice.
pretty sure it was just Brightspeed.
Cool.
And that's who I don't know. I just like earlier this year in like February, I had
Mhm.
one of my friends I grew up with.
Mhm.
He reached out to me just telling me that he was doing fiber, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm just like in my off season. I'm gonna come
Yeah.
do it with you.
I'm gonna go try it. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna come do it with you. And
Yeah.
so we went up to Ogden and like just like out on a whim and just got an Airbnb, and we're like,
Yeah.
if they reimburse us, sick. If not, who
Yeah.
cares? You
We'll
know?
still make great money. Yeah.
Yeah. And um, so like I didn't know anything about internet
Yeah.
really before.
Just kind of going into it blindfolded almost. Yeah.
I just knew that like everyone has internet,
Hmm.
and that fiber is a heck of a lot faster and way more reliable. Like,
Yeah.
it's a no-brainer.
Especially compared to DSL speeds and
Like, everyone's been like wanting to get Google Fiber out to their house, but
yeah, it's a
that's
cool
not going
thing
to
to get
happen.
if you have Google Fiber. That's a cool thing to have, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then I came to find out that like a lot of the fiber is pretty much the same thing as Google Fiber,
Yeah. Same technology. Yep.
same technology.
Yep. Hmm.
It's just like different providers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I can sell this like anywhere. And I
Yeah.
like just how it pays all up front rather than having to wait like
Oh, okay.
9 months
So
to get all your
you'd get like a
paychecks.
percentage up front, and then on the
Yeah.
back end you'd get like what percentage, like half of it, or
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like pest control, it does pay a little bit better.
yeah,
But you have to like wait on your pay, and
yeah,
it's something that doesn't necessarily sell itself always.
yeah. You never know if they're gonna cancel or yeah.
Everyone has internet,
Yep,
right?
yep.
And if you can be a solution by saving people money,
Hmm.
even if it's just saving them money, like who cares? Like as
Hmm.
long as it works and it's saving them money, that's awesome.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I don't know, like, it's been super fun
So when
getting
you
into
come,
it. And I'm like, I just want to get weird with this. So I made crazy goals.
yeah,
Like I want to sell 500 accounts this year,
that's awesome.
and I'm a little over halfway through that
That is great.
throughout the companies I've worked with
So
so
let's
far.
so let's go into that. So right now, what service provider you currently selling right now?
Currently, I'm with Windstream
Okay.
or Kinetic.
So let's talk about first off. Let's talk about getting into Windstream. What was that experience like, and what were some of the growing pains, I guess you could call it? Was there any
Yeah,
things where you kind of had to learn, like, okay, let's not do it this way, or
yeah,
let's
certainly.
yeah. Can you talk about that?
I don't know if I really want to share all my
Yeah,
secrets. No, I'm just kidding.
you're like, I'm gonna keep that to myself. You might have to pay me
I
to
don't care.
share it. $5
Hopefully,
an
if I share it, it will help the company improve
There you go. Yeah.
these weak areas,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
which is, in my opinion, a weakness.
Yeah.
I've heard they've been like tempting solutions, but
Yeah.
my biggest problem I've experienced with Windstream is the sales portal.
Mm.
Um, and like the map is like just online,
Okay.
like a map to see all the leads and the customers.
Mm.
Um, and like it just like takes forever if like you refer to that map as you're canvassing neighborhoods.
Okay.
So my first like 2 days, I was referring to that website map to canvas the neighborhood, see what, click on each lead to see if
Are you talking about
they were
win
a
cells
customer.
or
Yeah, win
win
sales.
cells? Okay.
And then like that was just a pain in the butt. It was super inefficient. My iPad was dying before I was able to like sell to people.
Was it not user friendly either, or was it you had to jump through a bunch of hoops?
I mean, it wasn't super bad. It's just like kind of laggy.
Oh, okay.
Like super laggy.
Yeah, a
So
lot
like
of data probably.
what my solution to that, because I know with every problem there's a solution.
Yeah, there's always something you can do to make it better for sure.
So I just like will determine like each night where I'm gonna go knock.
Okay.
And essentially like draw myself up an area. I'll just like find a little neighborhood. I'll load it on the Win Sales app and convert it to customers. Because what I've found is a lot of the leads, like if you refer to the leads rather than the customers when getting your pins on the map, the leads tend to sometimes they're customers.
Okay.
And it's just like that house had 2 addresses. Like maybe it was like the canvassing tool, whatever map it uses, thinks that that house is like a duplex. So like has an A and a B unit.
Oh, I see.
So it might say that they're a customer at the A unit, but then it will say they're a lead at the B unit. So
that makes
if
sense.
you go knock on their door, they're like, bro, I'm already a customer. Dude, it was such a headache.
You had a lot of that.
Doing that, yeah. And
so what was your solution?
Just going to like converting all those like leads on the Win Sales app to like all those pins to customers.
Okay, so you would use a filter? Was there a filter
Yeah,
you'd use? Okay.
a filter to convert it to customers, and then I would convert like put all those customers on a separate canvassing tool.
Okay, which canvassing tool?
I've got a couple of them that I like. I mostly use Sales Rabbit right now.
Okay, so were you able to export it into Sales Rabbit?
Yeah, I would just go and like drop an individual pin, be like, they're a customer, they're a customer.
So it would be one at a time. Okay.
And then I would just knock around them,
okay.
around the customers, and make sure I don't knock on those houses.
Okay.
I don't know, like that was my solution, and it made my days a lot less of a headache.
Yeah, so you're not just having to deal with all the different.
Because especially when I was out in New Mexico.
Yeah.
I think that's where I sold for Windstream first.
That's where you first were. Okay. Okay.
Dude,
now that's where you kind of learn what works, what doesn't.
All like the hoops.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just like it was such a headache knocking into so many people that were already customers. You'd finish your day with like only 1 or 2 sales, and you're like 80% of the people I talk to already are customers.
So your solution was basically, again, just to go over this, you would use the filters to filter out people that weren't customers.
No, just to
the customers that are
customers. Yeah,
people are customers, and then knock the ones
that put those on your canvas.
Oh, and that way you know not to knock those. Okay, you know not to knock those. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah,
that's definitely going to make you a lot more efficient.
That was like
that's smart.
That was like my best solution.
And then you'd use Sales Rabbit, and you just mark the ones that were customers, and that way you're not like spending half your day running into people that have it.
Yeah, I rarely run into people who are customers doing it that way.
Yeah, and definitely we're working out the kinks on that. We're wanting to make it so in Sales Rabbit it'll just only show like potential customers instead of people already have it.
Because when I was selling for my pest control companies, I remember they would use, you probably heard of like what is it? It's not Sales Routes. Maybe it is Sales Routes or like Pest Routes.
Okay.
Have you heard of it?
I haven't been in the pest industry, so.
Okay. It was just like a canvassing tool and like a sales portal.
Okay.
All integrated into one app.
Okay.
So it was really clean.
I know Windstream does have a Sales Rabbit account, but have you used theirs?
They've tried. I don't know. Like they've tried to get me set up. It just like
it doesn't filter out all the people that already have it.
Doing it my own.
Yeah,
way.
You found out a solution.
Too many headaches. Like referring to their leads. Like sure, I might refer to their leads list of like new fiber drops to know of areas to go to. and then I would just go drop the pins on
Oh,
the sales rabbit app.
okay.
I don't know.
Makes sense.
I'm getting too deep
Yeah.
into this.
Yeah, for sure. So when you yeah, no, like I think it's good because reps, a lot of times reps like hear about, oh, it's just too hard to like it's just their tools or their canvassing tools aren't like user friendly, so I don't want to sell it. So it's good to know like picking your brain, like what growing pains you went through and what works for you. That way reps can learn from that. And then when they go out and sell, they won't have to run into the same things that you ran
Certainly.
into for sure. So basically when you're out, let's kind of dig into a little bit of your sales pitch when you're out there. So
Yeah.
when you get to an area, what's your initial approach when you approach a potential customer?
You want to act as if you're a
Yeah.
door.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be the customer. So.
Alrighty. I always got to hold something else in my other hand because I got ADHD. I don't know. Anywho,
Yeah. What can I do for you, bud?
hey, how are you doing today?
Not bad. I kind of got laid off, so I'm just staying at home all day and don't really have much to do. But yeah, what's going on?
Hey, well, at least you can go out and do something fun, right? It's a beautiful day. I'll
Yeah.
go hit the Linden pool.
Yeah, I could
It's
go.
a sunny day.
I could go take a dip for sure. Yeah, that's a
Certainly
good
get your
idea.
mind off of stuff.
Yeah,
Get
might
some
as
positivity in your life.
yeah, things aren't going that great. But yeah, what can I help you with?
Hey, real quick, I'm Ian.
Okay.
Probably already know who we are. I'm out with Kinetic.
Kinetic.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're the ones who just put up the fiber up in the power lines.
Oh,
Did you guys see us doing construction?
I saw a couple white trucks out there. I wasn't sure what was going on, but was that you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We've been like all around town.
Okay. I think I've seen your trucks. Yeah. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, great question. That's what I was just about to ask. Is
Yeah.
you know what that was all about?
No, I'm not sure.
So we just put fiber up there so
Okay.
that people can get a lot cheaper and
hmm
more reliable internet. And it's just been saving people a lot of money. The
Oh,
reason I'm stopping by though, I'm just seeing who would make sense for. I'm
okay.
doing a group install next week, and if
Oh,
it makes sense for you guys, I'd love to help you out.
well, how much? How
Who do you
much is it?
guys? Well, real quick, who do you guys use for internet?
We have Xfinity.
Okay,
I
perfect.
mean, it's expensive, but I mean,
Mhm.
it works. So we just kind of put up with it. But
Yeah, right.
how much do you guys run? What's your
Yeah, great
cost?
question. So you're on the old stuff. This is just a lot faster and more reliable. And because we're a direct connection, we have a
Mhm.
lot less like cell towers, satellites involved.
Okay.
Um, because of that, it's a lot cheaper for us to like maintain it. So we pass the savings on to you.
Oh.
It's real cheap. Do it for just $6-9. That's
Oh,
it
okay.
a month.
Yeah, I'm paying like around 100. So
Okay, bet.
yeah, what is your installation cost?
Yeah, great question. So normally it's like $60, but I'm doing a group install in the neighborhood right now.
Okay.
Making it super cheap for people to switch over to make it worth it.
Okay.
Making it really easy. Doing it for $39 for the first 3 months, no
Oh.
contract, and we're waiving that installation fee. Doing it for free.
Oh,
So,
so you'd waive it while you're out here doing that group thing. Okay.
yeah, how much you guys currently paying?
Yeah, we pay like 100 and it works. It's just
Mhm.
expensive. I mean, if we can
Yeah.
save $30, why not? But
So, and just to see if this even makes sense for you guys,
yeah.
have you got your phone with you?
Yeah.
Cool. Would you mind pulling it out?
Sure.
Open up like Google and search the word speed test.
Doot, 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 doot.
Cool. Now hit
Okay.
that blue button there.
Boop, boop.
This will just tell you how fast your internet is. Looks like you're getting like 160 for your download and like 40 for your upload.
Yeah, it looks like my internet is really slow.
Really slow.
So sorry, I had to use that effect.
Oh, you had to.
It was just like it was in the back of my brain. I'm like, I have to
Seriously.
use that really like deep voice for when I say slow. So anyway, go on.
Anyway, with fiber, your upload speed's just going to be like a hell of a lot faster.
All right.
We've got symmetrical speeds because we're a direct connection.
Okay.
Now, if I can help you guys out, I'll do that for just $39. What's your address? Seems like it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I mean, seems like yeah, if I can save money and
Get like 800 by
yeah,
800 for
because our
your
internet we do
speeds.
have issues with it buffering sometimes, but
Seriously.
sweet, dude, I like
Yeah,
that.
I don't know.
No, that was good. That putting
It's
you on
pretty
the
much,
spot.
dude, it's
Yeah.
literally the exact same, like, every door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, every
Yeah,
door.
the cool thing with the internet, it's just basically the people wanna know what's the speed, what's the price. There's not,
Yeah.
like, a whole lot like, a big learning
Although,
curve.
like,
It
that
is a
was a complete lay down, like,
Yeah, yeah, I
I
know,
don't
I
know,
was
I
being
felt like
easy on
where
you.
I was going, I'm like, "Holy shit, where's your
Yeah.
objections, bro?"
Yeah, I was being easy on you,
Seriously.
but next time I'll be that guy that just, woke up
You
and,
gotta have a little bit.
got rolled on the wrong side of the bed, right?
I
So
mean, like, although the nice part about fiber
mhm.
is you do run into people like that, and
It's
it,
just
like, just throws you off when you're
you're
like,
like it's so easy, yeah.
"Wait, I thought I was supposed to overcome smoke screens. Where are the
Yeah,
objections?"
yeah. Yeah, selling a lot of other products is like there's, like, so many different, like, nuances to it, details you have to bring up.
People
S
just know about
Yeah,
fiber, and they know
yeah.
it's better.
They know it's a
Better.
they know superior technology for sure.
I feel like the killer question is, "You're a gamer, right?"
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Alright, you're gonna
As
love
long as you
this.
don't ask that to, like, an old granny,
No, literally.
"You're a gamer, right? I don't even know what the internet
I feel like with
is."
old grannies, like, I still sell them. Like,
Yeah,
in my mind, it makes sense for everyone because,
yeah,
like, 95% of the time, it's cheaper.
yeah,
Um, it's fiber, it's better. If you watch a YouTube video on how fiber works, it's a no-brainer.
yeah, and more people are streaming, right? Even the old ladies, they're going off their dish, and they're figuring out their grandkids are
Oh, dude,
teaching them
that's
how
the
to
best
use
part. I
Roku
help
and
people save,
yeah,
on average, over $120 when they have a bundled package,
yeah.
and they're willing to do YouTube TV with me.
Oh, yeah. So you kinda bring up YouTube TV when they have a TV package bundled with their
Yeah,
current provider, okay.
yeah, and,
Does that help a lot?
um, yes, sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes people will just get, like, super defensive right then, and it's like, "No, it's so cool. I'm not here to sell you that. I don't
Mhm,
make commission off it. Like, I don't give
mhm.
a crap. Keep
Yeah,
it.
I'm not
It's
making any
expensive,
extra. Yeah,
and it's old, and it's dumb. Like,
yeah,
you get a limited amount of storage.
yeah,
YouTube TV, it's unlimited.
yeah.
You can watch it when you're driving.
Yeah, you can watch it anywhere, you can take it with you traveling, yep. Yeah, that's what I like about it when I go traveling, I can just pull it up right on my hotel TV, it's
Oh, no,
super
the
nice.
one thing I just, like, love about, like, fiber is I I just, like, don't stress, like, while
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah,
I've just been doing it, like, all by myself,
I like that.
and I just, like, try to create a routine, that I get comfortable with,
Mhm.
like, going eating, like, a pretty much big lunch, and
Yeah.
then, like, taking a 15-minute nap, and then, then hitting the doors,
Yeah,
dude.
get a
Like,
little surge of energy.
that's, like, my best way to stay motivated.
Yeah,
I don't know.
just to kinda
Been
take a
doing it
little
so long.
breather and go, "I'm gonna relax a little bit, eat my burrito, take my
Or
nap, and
just
then
go
hit
on
it
a
hard."
hike. Dude, I've got a
Yeah.
Segway too. So, like,
Oh, do you knock with your Segway?
oh, absolutely. You think I'm
I
out on the East Coast without a Segway walking door to door? Dude, I
That's
sweat my
hilarious.
butt off
I love
when
that.
I'm still on my Segway, but it's nice because it's like a fan.
Yeah.
Like, in between each door, just go fast.
You're like, "I come from the future, I bring future internet." Maybe you can
Yeah,
play, like
sometimes I try to hide it a little bit, but, like, I mean, it's not bad always if people see it. I let
Dude,
people
that is
ride
cool.
it.
I always, like, think it's
Everyone looks at me like, "What the hell, dude? I saw
yeah.
you pulling up." I was
They're
like,
like,
"Crap,
"Who's
is
that
you doing
guy on the
flippy?"
Segway going through it?" Hey, you're more efficient, right? The more you can knock more doors and the more sales you're gonna make if you're getting
More
between
doors, you have
yeah.
energy at the end of the night.
Yeah, you're not walking around as much.
Dude, seriously,
That's
it'd be
really
way
cool.
too hot to knock, like, I don't
Have
know.
you ever gotten any accidents where you biff it or
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, n okay, I was doing really good. Okay, I've been riding a Segway for about 4 years
you had
now.
a streak of your no accidents?
Yeah, like, I wrecked, like, my f probably the first week I had it because I was
Okay.
going downhill, hit the sidebar, it was too sensitive and threw me off. I'm like, "Oh, shoot, I hope no one was
Yeah. I hope
watching."
no one watched. Now they're not gonna wanna buy from me now.
And then I did great, like, no accidents, and then, just this past trip, I ate crap twice. Like,
Oh, did you?
one time at nighttime, I was
Oh,
just like,
man.
it wasn't on the doors ever, though, was the nice
Okay.
part. It's just because 'cause
That's
I'm
good.
kind of an adventurous soul, and,
Yeah.
like, I think my Segway is an off-roading machine.
You just go off-roading,
Dude,
go
I'm
off
not kidding. I
jumps.
took it on a 14-mile hike
Did
on
you?
a single track.
On dirt road?
Yeah, and that's why
Oh my
I got
goodness.
like this right here.
Oh goodness.
I ate it. I don't know, just a couple
That's
pieces,
hilarious,
but
dude. So yeah, let's talk about
it was
your
pretty fun.
daily routine a little bit. Like
Yeah.
as soon as you wake up, what's your routine
I
when
don't know.
you're
I
out
like to
selling?
go get oatmeal downstairs because if you eat anything else from like a hotel,
Yeah.
you'll feel like dog water.
Yeah.
Oatmeal's not bad though. I like to get oatmeal,
Get some
maybe
little bit of good carbs in you. Okay.
maybe take an energy drink and
Yeah.
then go hit Planet Fitness.
Okay. Yeah,
And
if you get their black membership, you can go
you
anywhere,
get
right?
as cheap as like
Yeah.
$35
I
or
know. I
something.
got one too.
Yeah.
I even got the sticker on my car.
Have you
That's how
hit the
much.
hydro massage?
Yeah, that's the legit. Yeah,
Dude, that's like
especially.
the best way to like get out of any sort of funk is just go work
Yeah.
your absolute butt off till you're
Yeah.
sweating like till you can wring it out of your shirt,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then you just go take a shower and
Yeah.
then hit the hydro
You're
massage.
like, I'm gonna
Dude,
reward
you're a new
myself.
person.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you're a brand new man. You're ready to go conquer the world after your hydro massage.
But yeah, I like to go just I like to hit the gym in the
So
morning.
oatmeal, you hit the gym. Okay. What
I don't
else?
know. Just grab an energy drink
And
or
just head
a
out.
Diet Coke.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then just hit it hard. So when you're out there
I
on the doors,
the hardest door of the day
mhm,
is your car door.
yeah, when you want to, yeah, when you're
That's what
getting
someone
out,
told me like when I was in Philly,
yeah,
and I'm like, it's so true. And so like
yeah,
ever since then, I'm just like, as soon as I park, it's a race to get to my Segway, and
yeah,
then I just like figure my iPad out, like
yeah,
log into the app
yeah.
on
That's
my
awesome.
Segway. It's
So,
nice.
so when you're out there, grinding, we all know door to door sales, it can be a grind at times. Sometimes days just go flawless and everyone's saying yes, but there are some days where it's slow.
Mhm.
You kind of get those mental mind, you have to start playing those mental mind games with yourself. Is there anything that you do while you're on the doors to keep yourself motivated? Any little tricks or games you play with your mind to keep yourself focused?
I don't know. I just like have fun with people, and just
Okay.
this year I've been focusing on connecting with people,
What do you mean
like
by that?
just being everyone's friend. Like I want people to know I'm a friend,
Hmm.
like right when they open the door.
That's awesome.
I like it's by like maintaining eye contact
Yeah.
and just not like having lots of like uptones, making you sound like an annoying person. Like,
Yeah.
get the heck off my porch. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it's like,
I- yeah.
hey man, how's your day going? You know, like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can tell when someone's genuine or they're just like there because they want to make money and they can care less about you as an individual. They just want to do whatever they can do to make you say yes and they don't really care about you.
I feel like that's the
And
best part about selling fiber
yeah,
is it's like, all right, I'm genuinely out here to help you
yeah,
because it's available in your neighborhood,
yeah,
and I know you're paying out of the butt.
yeah. Yep,
If you're not right now, you will become December. That's
yep.
just what I tell
Where your
people.
speeds are super slow. Yep.
I don't know what happens in December, but I just tell people their bills raise in
Yeah.
December.
Yeah. Every December, right around Christmas, Santa comes and the bill skyrockets. Yep.
I don't know.
So you basically just treat everyone like they're your buddy. It's like,
Yeah.
and there's no, because a lot of times when reps go out and sell and they're not having success, you can tell there's stress factors in their face and the way they talk, and it's just like they're not themselves, and they're just more like they're kind of like almost like their body language is more tense. Have you noticed? Like,
Just take a deep breath. Get
yeah,
out of your head. I
yeah,
don't know, like just breathing exercises. That's my trick. I remember when I
hmm,
was in Philly, like extremely hot days, like it was in Georgia. Like I was just sitting in my car, like I just like I don't want to get out of this, or it was too hot, so I'd go sit in my car, and I'm like, you know, I just need to snap out of it.
yeah, yeah.
So I just um,
Take a
I
little breather.
found like a little breathing exercise, like little video. It was like a minute and 30 seconds long or something
Yeah,
that I would just play,
on your
and
phone.
dude,
Yeah,
it would just like bring me back to like reality almost,
I like that.
and
That's
just like
cool.
calm me down. And then I would just I don't know, just go be everyone's friend and
Yeah,
just focus on connecting with people rather than just selling them, but just make sure you do close them too.
yeah, for sure. Sometimes I'm like, I'm the sales doctor. All I'm trying to do is just find out where it hurts and see if there's a remedy for it.
Hmm.
And if there's not, no big deal. I can go help someone else out. So
I feel like the
yeah,
nice part about fiber though is it's super easy to make it a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Because like you do a speed test first. I don't know, like this is a good order that I learned in.
Yeah.
You just like have them do a speed test, be like, look, I don't want to waste my time, or like I don't want to waste your time or mine.
Yeah.
And they appreciate that when you say, I don't want to waste your time or mine.
Yeah, right off the
When you
bat.
say it, like, and so it makes it so they always grab their phones when you say that. Like, have you got your phone with you? And they're like, oh, no, I can go grab it. They grab
Yeah.
it, and they're like, cool, just pull up Google,
Yeah.
search speed test.
Yep.
You have them do a speed
Speedtest.net,
test.
right?
No,
Speedtest.net.
I don't like the
Oh,
links. The
okay.
one on Google is the
Oh, the
easiest.
Google.
There's
Okay.
no ads.
That's the best one. Oh, okay. I like it.
It's just like, I don't know. And I like to sell people on buying the Google Nest router because I had that growing up and I've still got it. It works great.
Yeah.
Been reliable.
Yeah.
I just trust Google, and that's what Google tells me that they use for their cheap fiber.
Yep. If all else fails, go with Google.
So I just like sell people on the Google Nest router, and I have them do the speed test on Google. Just tell them that's the best way. I determine what their speeds are, and then after that, I ask how much they pay, and then right after that, I tell them what I'm offering.
Okay.
And I'm like, look, this is guaranteed 8 times faster than what you're getting, 8 to 10 times. If it's even half as good as I tell you it's going to be, you'll love it. I'm not worried about the quality because I know it's going to be far superior. Now, when it comes to savings, you're paying $1.20 a month. Or you say $1.20, so it makes it seem like it's cheap with their company.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, look, with me, do for just $69.
You kind of say it a little quiet, like a little
you
softly.
say that for the first 2 years, and then if you tell them their first 2 years, and then you tell them the discount later, like the first 3 months for 39, because every company does the same prices, it seems like.
Yeah.
Then they're just like knocked off their socks a couple times. Like,
what?
Like, look, it's a no-brainer. What's your address?
Yeah.
That's it.
I like the little phrase. It's a no-brainer. And then you go right into the assumption close. What's your address? I love that. So a lot of your selling is using assumption, like pretty much just asking for their information. As soon as they give you their address or whatever piece of information you ask, you pretty much know you have the deal. Is that usually how you go about closing?
I don't know, it's kind of been nice because it's like, well, look, I can't take care of you today if like they give me any objection. It's like, look, it's a no-brainer. I can't take care of you today.
Yeah.
I'm just scheduling, seeing who it makes sense for and scheduling people.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your address?
Yeah.
Are you just like, it makes sense. Like it's something that you feel good at pushing upon people rather than a pest control. It's like, can you afford another $750 this year?
Yeah.
You look pretty broke.
Yeah.
But this is like, you're helping them and you're not putting them in a contract. So it's kind of sick.
I love it. Yeah. Fiber definitely is in my opinion, the best thing you can sell door to door. I've sold, done solar, I've done home security, I've done Dish Network, DirecTV, cell phones, but fiber by far is the most enjoyable. It's the most relaxing. Everyone needs it. Everyone wants it. That's kind of my little pitch for you. Like if you're trying to get your buddies into this industry and get them into this job, what's your, I guess, 1 minute pitch to them of why they should try this out?
Oh, because fiber is awesome. It sells itself.
Yeah.
It pays all up front. It's kind of nice. And if you're with the right company, they'll like reimburse your travel expenses. So it just makes it so you go create your own reality and you can go create your own experiences. I don't know.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's one cool thing about some of the campaigns we have, like Windstream is, what is it? Like you just have to average 2 a day and they'll comp you on your travel. That's usually
like
that's unheard of.
$1,000 a week.
Yeah, that's usually unheard of because that's one thing that guys are kind of like are a little hesitant on because with fiber, usually you have to travel and just the travel expenses.
Dude,
but
it makes it so that I can just like budget, make it so I try not to spend more than $1,000 a week.
Yeah.
And I mean, like $1,000 a week is kind of good.
Yeah.
Like you can eat out like pretty much every single night and more.
Yeah.
like it pays for your hotel, your car, your gas. Um, I don't know. Like, it's just made it so I can save the money I'm making with fiber because it doesn't have back ends, which was nice about pest control that it did have back ends.
Yeah.
But also, I want to get all my money up front.
Yeah, it's nice to get it all just right then and there. You don't have to wait like 6 months or a year, however long you had to wait. So
Literally, I don't know. So like, it's just made it so I could build a little bit more of a savings account
nice.
and make it so in the off season, I don't feel like I can just survive off my back ends and settle
Yeah.
for the back ends and not be like just grinding.
Yeah.
And another thing I love about selling with for Windstream is they occasionally, like if you don't do auto pay, they're going to do a soft credit check. And just I want to be in like the like sales or business industry long term. I want to get into more lucrative products down the road.
Yeah.
And the more lucrative products tend to be financed a lot more to the consumers.
Agreed.
And when you're financing something, you have to do a soft credit check.
Yeah.
Or a full credit check.
Yeah. You know? Sometimes, yeah, they do a full. Yep.
And I was always like, oh, I don't want to do credit checks. Like with when I was selling solar, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. Like, and people don't want. I don't know. This is just if I haven't had I've had like maybe 2 people over the past like 100 no over the past like 270 plus people I've sold that have had a complaint with the
with the
like
credit check, the soft
like
credit
you just
check.
gotta be like, look,
and some
like
of those
any other utility.
Yeah, and some of those addresses are already pre-qualified, right? Like, so it's not like every one you sell you have to do a credit check. A lot of them, you'll go up, right, and win sales. It will say they're already qualified. Just sign them up. Right?
The reason I like it is I feel like it solidifies the deal.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
You're not just giving your social to anyone, are you?
Yeah.
If you are, you're kind of dumb. Right?
Yeah.
But like if this is something that you're gonna actually do, it makes sense. Like, I don't know. Like, it's worth it.
I love it.
When I switched over to AT&T, they did a soft credit check, and I wanted to back out. Not gonna lie, as I was waiting for my phones.
Nah, I'm good.
But I'm like, I'd give them. They already did a soft credit check. I'm not gonna cancel.
Yeah.
I've experienced that feeling.
Yeah.
So like, it's kind of nice having a soft credit check.
Yeah.
But it scares some people away.
You want to do it. It will help. It will benefit you.
I'm not kidding. I've got like 3+ friends, 4, who it's scared away. Like, they don't want to.
They just won't do it because of it. Yeah, usually how I pitch it is like, we're giving you all this free equipment, free installation. We just want to make sure that you qualify for the hundreds of dollars that we're already investing in you without you paying anything right now. And usually people are like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You're giving me free router, free install. You're paying the technician. And you just want to make sure I qualify. We just do it off the address. It's no big deal. And then if you have to, you can get a social, but that's pretty standard. I always like to say the word that's standard. If you're getting a cell phone, if you're getting Dish Network, DirecTV, it's just like that. It's just a standard in the industry when you get anything telecom.
Yeah, and if they have a problem with it and they want the product, you just tell them, look, that's fine. Like, you don't have to do it today, but if you do it online, you're gonna have to give your social over the phone, right?
Yeah.
How do you know what she's doing with it?
Yeah, over the phone. Yep.
You're the one typing it on my device. I'm not looking.
Yep.
And you just like give them the device.
Yeah, people are a lot more comfortable with someone in person for sure. So.
Yeah, I don't know. So
well, awesome. Well, Ian, Ian, this has been a treat having you, picking your brains, what you do out there. I'm sure a lot of reps are going to, for sure, even myself, benefit from the things that you've shared. So before we send this off, any last words about your experience with Embarc as a company? How have you liked working with Embarc, and then maybe just end it there?
Yeah, they're a great company. Like, they've treated me well. They have my back on like issues and help me make sure I get them resolved. I don't know, they're a great company. Like, I recommend working for them. They pay well. They do travel reimbursements with certain, I don't know if everyone does, but like at each company, but I don't know, they do at least for Windstream.
Yeah. There's not a lot of opportunities where they'll reimburse you unless you do something
And
like
it pushes you push to like sell 2 a day. If it's paying
two a day.
$200 per deal,
Yeah.
that's $400 you're making a day, right? Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Out in Georgia, it was a little toasty. I worked probably 3 to 4 hours a day.
Yeah, because
it's kind of lazy.
Yeah, it really gets hot out there.
But it's kind of like nice to take a step back and recognize that you could have performed better.
Yeah.
And just prepare for next time.
Yep. There's so much potential out there. You can always push yourself harder, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, well, thanks, Ian. You're an awesome guy. We're so glad to have you at Embarc, and we appreciate your time. So,
yeah, thank you.
All right, let's send it off with some funk. Here we go. Maybe I'll do some freestyle. Yo, 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 I went to the park. I saw a big dog and he barked. Oh, yeah, he's a big dog. Oh, yeah, he's a small dog and a big dog. Wait,
Wait, what are you doing at the park? You're supposed to be on the doors.